Hey, what's up guys? Today we're back with another video. So you can see we've got a little bit of a different background. That's because my brother made a diorama type thing. Sorry, but I think he did a pretty good job on it, since we don't have any like these and he's never made any of them before. So I'm just gonna kind of lift up the camera and show it to you a little bit. So that's what it looks like. There's the recording thing that I hold my phone up with. So this is what it looks like. That's one of the cars I'm gonna show you today. But it's got some palm trees, and this thing's just tinfoil underneath, but it's really neat. So I'm going to take this diorama off so you can see the cars better. And then another thing I needed to show you was this case. It was $1 for that case. It's like, they're so expensive, the cases, and it's perfectly good. So, back with the video. So, the first car I'm going to show you, I got a bag of cars at the antique store. It was a really good deal because the bag was only $3 for I think it had 19 cars in it. But then there was another car that I got that I need to show you. It's in my Hot Wheels case that I showed in the previous video. That one I'll show you it too, and I'll show it to you in a second. This is one of the favorite cars that I got in that bag. It's an Auburn 857, I think. It's really neat. Somehow it looked like it got burned there though, if you can kind of see it. And on the wheel too. It's weird. It's the base. It's a nice one. It's in pretty good condition too. There's not really any paint chips. This one was the only car that didn't come in the bag. This is a 1968 Mercedes truck from the Matchbox series. It's a really neat one. I like these trucks. I've been trying to build up a collection of them. It's really neat. It had something on it where I used Goo Gone to get off the... There was like a layer of something, but even still you can see it. Kind of see around the corners how it's kind of darker. I don't know what it is, but I still like this thing. It was $3.60, I think, for that truck. Then, another car in that bag was this Chevelle from Fast and Furious, I think is what it's from. It's got the black hood and roof. It's a little paint chipped, but it's not too bad. I really like that one. Then, there was this Jeep CJ7, I think is what it is. It never says on the bottom. I wish that all the cars said what they were on the bottom, because like this one doesn't, and some of the other ones don't. Like this one, the Shreditor, it doesn't say what it is on the bottom. This one's really neat because it's in really good condition, and it's an older car, and it's heavy. It rolls really nice and quiet. It's got the weird paint splatters. That one's really neat. Then we got this Iowa Speedway 2010 car, which is really neat. I don't have very many of the NASCAR, but they're pretty cool. Like, I've got the NASCARs back here. And that one that I just showed you was a new one. This one, I'll show it in a future video. So, this is a really neat one. It's in the Iowa Speedway, July 31st, 2010, it says on there. Nationwide, Iowa Speedway, America's place to race. That's a really neat one. It's a really nice blue and yellow. Then, another car we got was this, Lamborghini Countach. This one's really neat, and it goes well with the white one I've got over here, and then this other red one that I got from the Walmart. It's a little different model though. So this one is a really nice one. It's not in too bad a condition. It's got the white stripe on the side that says Countach LP500S, one windshield wiper, which is cool. Then we got this Tom and Jerry Cockney Cab, I think is what this one is. Yep, the Cockney Cab 2. So it's got Tom and Jerry on the side, which is really neat because I like Tom and Jerry. It's got the chrome windows and the exhaust pipes. It's really neat. Then there was this Hot Wheels Escort Rally. I didn't know Hot Wheels did this style wheel, because it's like the Matchbox wheels where it's like treaded, kinda. It looks almost like a McDonald's car on the bottom, but I don't think it is. It says Hot Wheels on the side. It's kind of beat up. The spoiler thingy is kind of wobbly, but that's alright. I like it. Then there's this Dodge Viper, or the Viper GTS R. This one's pretty neat. I've got a couple of these, but they're both orange instead of the brown. It says Hot Wheels on the side. It's got the red wheels. That one's pretty neat. Then, got this Volkswagen New Beetle cup. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I've got another orange one of these, and it's a really neat one. I like this one better than the orange one, though. The top comes off, but it's kind of hard to get off for some reason. I can't get it, I'll just forget about that. So, it's got 2 stars on the side, the Volkswagen number 11. It rolls really nice. It's in pretty good condition compared to some of the other cars in this bag. Then there's this, this is the Chicane. I don't have any of these models. I like getting bags of cars because I'll get a lot of new models that I don't have. Like the Auburn and the Escort Rally and those are the only ones that I've shown so far that have been new models. This one's really neat. It's in pretty good condition. I don't remember if this one was supposed to be chrome or not, the black part on the front, since the engine in the back is chrome. And same with the wheels. Okay, there we go. It's got not too many details on it, it's just the goldish color. It's a pretty neat car. Then we got this, this is a new car. This is the Super Volt. It's basically just a Chevy Volt. It's got the, I think that's a parachute on the back. And like a little tiny drag, or roll, drag, I don't remember what they're called. I just call it the roll bar, but I know that's not it. It's got the silver and the green on the side. I know I've seen this car at the store like last year, so it's a pretty new car. It's got the green on the side, the really big engine. I don't know if that's electric or not. It's pretty neat. Then, this one is really neat too. This is a Matchbox Ford Mondeo Ghia. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites that was in the bag. It's got the number 15 on the side, and the Mondeo says ICS for Ford. Same on the top, ICS driving technology. It's a nice older Matchbox car. And then there's this Matchbox limousine. I think this one originally came with a car wash, but I don't know what happened to the car that I had, but I don't know if I still have the car wash or not, because I can't really remember where I put it. But this one's really neat. It's got the white with the black top, and that's about it with this one. It's pretty neat though. Then I really like this one. This is the Myers Mannix, the dune buggy, I just call it, Volkswagen. It's a really neat one. I don't have any of these, and I really like that model. The little dune buggy. It's kind of loose there. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be. But, it's a pretty neat little car. I don't know if you can consider it a car or not. It's got the flames, purple flames on the side. A big engine. Well, not really that big of an engine in the back. That one was pretty neat. Then there's this, what is this? The Solar Reflex. I really like this model. It's pretty neat. I've got one in the package, but I don't have one that's loose. This one's been played with a little bit. It's not too bad, though. It's got the, solar grid on the top. I think that's how you get in there. I'm not sure what that's for, though. Number 5. Nice gold on the side. You can see the reflection. There's the fan. You can see it spinning. That one's pretty neat. Solar Reflex. I think that's like 2006 or something. Then we get to some of the lesser exciting cars. This is a Shreditor. I've already got one of these, the red one, but this one looks like it's been chewed up by a dog. As you can kind of see the side, I can see the teeth marks. That's what I thought happened. And like on the bottom. So I thought this would make a cool custom. Just make it, because the chrome plastic is basically unusable except for the engine and the windshield. The top part is fine. It's just got a few teeth marks on it where you can see. And then the bottom plastic is basically, you can't use it for anything. I can't think of anything. The wheels, this one looks like it's got one bite mark in it, but that's just about it. Make a lowrider. That would be kind of neat. But I don't know. That's the only thing I could make. That's the only thing I could think to do with it. I'll think of something. Then we get to some of just the generic cars. This is I believe it looks like a Chevy Avalanche. It's not too bad. It's got like kind of suspension, but it's kind of cheap. The bottom, the wheels were off of it, so I had to take it apart. It's just held in by a screw, but it's really cheap feeling, and it feels like it'll break if you do anything more than touch it. Then there's this Lamborghini Mira. This one is actually kind of neat, since It's probably the one that's most beat up, besides the Escort and just the Escort, I guess. But this one's kind of neat. It's just generic, just like the last car, but it's pretty neat. And then the last car that I got in that bag was this, it looks like a Volvo Semi. It's missing a mud flap on the back, but other than that, I've got a couple trailers that I showed in a previous video that I'll hook onto, and then it'll pull around the trailer, so that's kind of nice. It's just a white, doesn't say anything. It says Boley, I guess. I never noticed that it said that on the bottom, but I don't know what that brand is. I've never heard of it. But then I got yesterday at Walmart, I mean not yesterday, I got it a few days ago. This is the kind of chase piece from the mystery sets, or one of the chase pieces from the Series 1. This is the number 10 Mazda Miata, RX-7. I was going to say the Miata. And then I also have the number 5 Corvette that I got, that I've shown in another video. So I've got both the regular chase pieces. Now all I have to do is find the harder to find one, which is the Ford GT. I haven't found that one yet. So it's nice that I found those, but I think I'm going to leave this video off here. This is probably the best thing that I got. Same with the Auburn and the Lamborghini. So I think focus, and we don't need to focus. I think that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching.